Hey friends. So yesterday on May 31st, we had the 2025 US Grip Nationals competition. It was a good day. I accomplished most of what I wanted to get done. Had a couple of missteps and, well, really a disaster, but we'll get into that later. While we were warming up for Silver Bullet, I was asked to TNS an Iron Mine 3.5, so that's what you saw there. So we started off with Silver Bullet. This went really well for me. I got just under 21 seconds. I wanted 20. I figured that'd be enough to win the event, and it was. The next closest was like 19 and a half, I believe. Yeah, not too much to say here. This is a strong event for me, and I kind of know how to prepare and get this one done, so that was nice. The next event was the 2x5-inch Saxon bar, and while I was confident in how I trained, things didn't go quite well because there was a variable I hadn't encountered or considered before. It's very humid out east, and it had been raining for like the last couple of days. And it was interesting because the three of us who came from mountain states in the Rockies, we all had this same problem. We all underperformed on this event. So you've seen in training, 260 is really not that hard of a lift for me. And just 2 months ago, I hit 281 in Wyoming in a competition on this bar. But at the top, when I'm locked out with this bar, it's just really hard to hold on to. And, you know, at the end of the day, I just chalked it up to, no pun intended, but I was using too much chalk. And in this humid environment, there's a certain texture and feel that you need to get on your hands to do well. And unfortunately for me, I just figured that out too late. So in the end, it didn't really cost me because I ended up where I wanted in the standings anyway, but something I learned that is very valuable, and going forward, I'll never make that mistake again. On to Country Crush, I hit 415, which was good. That was fine, but I really wanted this 420 number. I hit the crossbar, and then it just rips out my hand at the top. There were so many people still in this event once we got to 400 pounds. It was super competitive, so I took more lifts on this than I'd wanted or planned for, and that's really what led to not being able to get this weight done. So I wanted 420, but I just didn't get it. Maybe next time. Little Bighorn was great. I had figured out the texture issue, and this event went really well for me, but I was so fried from all the Country Crush. I really wanted 230 on this. I got 221. I missed 226 on the next attempt, but hey, still a PR for me. The best thing about comp are the feats and just hanging out afterwards. So that was a Legacy 135 Napalm Blob clean. This is a Legacy 145 Gigantor Blob. And with that lift, I've lifted all the York Blobs, which is pretty fucking cool. Tried a double-inch lift, but I just didn't have anything in the tank at this point. I'm just freaking exhausted. My hands are fried. So afterwards, we went out on Jason's land and just hung out and enjoyed the scenery. We started a fire. It was a really good time. And that's really the best thing about comp, is when you're just there with your crew, good people, having fun, hanging out. It was a really chill night. Fire got pretty big, and you know, you really can't beat that. So I got second in the 120 plus weight class. That was my goal. Can't complain too much. I learned something really valuable about humidity, and I'll take everything I learned. We'll move forward. We'll get back to training. We'll see what's next. Take it easy.